The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yes. Well, here we are on the backside of the work week, heading on into the weekend. Won't be long now. Got a big Thursday program lined up for you today, which is a lot different than every other day.
Right.
Most days we don't have anything lined up. We just go.
Go off the cuff.
Lindsay is wearing a matching sweatsuit. It came as a sweatsuit. And reminded me, Lindsay, my wife got so upset the other day because she got grease when she was cooking, some kind of oil splashed on her favorite wear around the house sweatpants. And they're her favorites because they are men's sweatpants she got from Walmart. She said those are the most comfortable sweatpants that she's ever had.
And just the thought of something spilling on my comfy sweatpants, I could cry.
Mm-hmm.
I could cry.
So that means that I have to go to Walmart to get her some more of those sweatpants because that's where they came from.
Absolutely.
Because she's not going to our Walmart.
Well,
I don't know about any other Walmart, but she's not going to our Walmart.
she could maybe go to ours on like at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because I'll always, if I'm going to Walmart, I'll always text her and go, "You need anything from Big Scary Walmart?" And she'll always say the same thing. No. Why are you going? Like, she would say that no matter where I'm going to buy something. What do you need? Well, and I'll usually just to keep her from just having to know every move that I'm making, I'll say some embarrassing thing. I need hemorrhoid medication. Or I'll just go things of a personal nature.
Yeah.
And then I'll make up something gross.
None your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dang.
I mean, what do you think I'm going to do? I know you're the one that handles the money. You think I'm going to go to Walmart and buy something extravagant that we can't afford?
Yes.
You know, am I going to go just buy a riding lawnmower on a whim? I mean, is that what you're worried about?
I mean, that's what Kyle's always worried about, but that's valid. I get his worry. You know, I have to go to Walmart more than I'd like. You know, some stores have like licensed, so they always have Minion stuff. Target doesn't. I don't know why, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to go there for those.
But Jody always acts like, you know, she needs to worry about how to budget, you know.
Right.
Like the time she was giving me a full on aggressive interview, thinking that I was going to go into the Alvin's Island souvenir shop at the beach and spend too much money. Like, you know, the whole place, the inventory of everything in the store would probably be $1,000.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm going to Neiman Marcus,
right,
and flashing a credit card over my head and saying, "I'm getting everything."
I was going to get a bunch of hermit crabs.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Get, you know, every dollar float they have out here in this bin that's already inflated.
Yeah. I want a boogie board. Gosh.
Come on.
And 2 miniature footballs.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
You can now watch TJ and Jody's House live on Sundays on the TJ Riggins TV YouTube channel and on demand anytime. Sponsored by Flowers Fast. Get high-quality flowers delivered fast with same-day delivery included at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
You know, I don't keep up with celebrity gossip that much because I don't like celebrities. But people are still talking about this Jim Carrey thing, about how he showed up at that event with, looked like he's had tons of plastic surgery on his face and he didn't even look the same hardly. Some people saying that he had an imposter. It was an imposter or a body double or something like that. They use the term doppelganger, but I don't like that word, so I don't use it very much. But one plastic surgeon I saw that was interviewed estimated that he had procedures that would have cost around $60,000, I think is what he said. But he just guessed, he didn't do the procedures. That's how far it's gone now with people, obsessing over Jim Carrey's face looking like it does. And I remember the last celebrity that they do this to was Zac Efron. Remember when his face completely changed?
Yeah.
But has anybody thought about the fact that it's Jim Carrey and he may have just gone to the extreme for a role that he's doing? Because you remember how he went around as Andy Kaufman when he did that movie of Andy Kaufman's life?
Mm-hmm.
And it was so weird and people wanted to put him in an institution, and he even needed he had some kind of a mental break after doing it because he got so into the role. I mean, you can't believe these Hollywood people. They're performers. They're circus acts. They're freak shows. I could easily see him going in and having something that he thinks would be reversible done to his face for a movie role.
I didn't think about that, but I totally could see that happening, especially with a person as eccentric as Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And the eye color change. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't even notice his eye color.
So he had blue eyes recently, but he's always had brown eyes.
Huh.
That was something that sent a red flag. I mean, of course he could have, colored contacts, but
you can usually tell when they're colored contacts.
Yeah, and they looked real.
Because you think about it, Jim Carrey, half, if not more, of not his act, but what he does that makes him stand out from other performers is facial expressions. He makes extreme facial expressions. So I just can't see him going in and doing something to his face that's going to alter what they would call his moneymaker.
Right.
Especially with his comedy. His comedy is so much of what makes him Jim Carrey, of those stupid expressions that he can make and the way he changes his face to look like anything he wants it to look like. Yeah. So, I mean, if he can't move his face, then that's going to take away his talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree with you.
So do y'all think it's an imposter, or do you think that he's just, that could be just Hollywood makeup?
Yeah.
Seeing what I've seen, I think it's an imposter, and I think I know who it is.
Oh, really?
I've done some digging.
Okay.
I don't know if we have time, but.
Well, we don't have time in this segment, but we will have time soon.
Okay.
Because I want to hear this theory of who the imposter is.
Okay.
That makes two of us.
Is it Michael B. Jordan?
Yes.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Looking to upgrade your sleep? Discover the luxurious comfort of the bamboo sheet set from Cozy Earth. Made from premium viscose from bamboo, these sheets are temperature regulating, unbelievably soft, and perfect for year-round comfort. Whether you sleep hot or cold, Cozy Earth keeps you cozy all night. And now, you can experience 5-star hotel quality at home and get 21% off your bamboo sheet set when you use the code TJ at checkout. Don't wait. Transform your bed into the ultimate retreat with Cozy Earth. Go to tjriggins.com/deals today. Use code TJ and save 21%.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yeah.
So yesterday, TJ was asking the question that he saw, I think it was on Reddit, where people were responding to the question, what's the first question you'd like to ask God when you get to heaven?
If you die and find yourself face to face with God, what's the first question you would want to ask?
It's a much more dramatic way of asking that question. But it was really on my mind yesterday. And I think he said the top response on Reddit was, can I see my dog, or where's my dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he thought that was a little silly. And he said his first question to God would be, where are Nana? How do you say it? Nana and Papa?
Yeah. Nana and Papa.
And I get that too. Like you want to see your grandparents and stuff, but he was a little irritated that the top response was, "Where's my dog?" And I get that too. But after thinking about it all day, I still think my answer would be that, like, "Where's my dog?" Or at least somebody in my family. But at that point, I think it's like anybody. Like I want to see my brother Kevin, or I want to see my brother Matt, or they're all interchangeable. I just want to see somebody in my family.
Yeah, I didn't think of it as anybody, like somebody else had already died that's alive now. Your brothers are both alive and you're killing them off.
Yeah.
In the hypothetical.
They're older, but I mean, you never know. I mean, not by much.
Yeah, God willing, they die before me.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, I could have said, I want to know where my wife is. That would have been the proper answer, but she had not passed. I was thinking about people who had already passed. Like if it happened today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit for me then.
But remember, mine was, I was kind of iffy on it. And I think I would ask where are Nana and Papa, but then a close second would be, why did you take my hair away?
Right.
That's one of the questions.
People want to know.
2 questions. That's what the 2 would be.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking about yesterday when I was watching the news, and they put on this commercial for a red light therapy baseball cap. And apparently they're very popular. I didn't know this. Lindsay has a little bit of experience with red light therapy.
I actually have a lot now.
Oh,
Since
do you?
we've talked about it since, I've gotten 2 more.
Well, they do make baseball caps and that promote red light therapy, and they say they can help you regrow your hair. The problem is they're $1,500, TJ.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know that that's a reasonable solution. And I think you're better off just asking God to give you your hair back, I think.
Well, I mean, that's a lot to pay for an experiment.
Yeah.
Of course they say, well, a hair transplant, that'll work, but that's $10,000 to $30,000, whatever, however much you get done.
Yeah.
10 would be probably the lowest it would cost.
Yeah. What was
interesting? And then they make you wear the hat that has their logo on it, so you're advertising for them as well. You're going to get that.
Yeah.
But you know what? If it works, you about to wear that thing everywhere.
See me in it all day, every day until I look like Patrick Dempsey or some damn body.
Yes. Yes.
The first thing I heard about red light therapy was that there was a story out that Paris Hilton said red light therapy helped her dog live to 25 years old. And everybody keeps quoting that story. And then I always think like, what the hell is Paris? Why are you trusting Paris Hilton about anything scientific or medical? I don't get that.
Yeah. Maybe trust her about what's going on in the red light district. Not red light therapy.
It may be like lip gloss or something. I don't know.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's Riggins, and I am ready, willing, and able to get your business better known by hiring me as your company's next influencer. Let's start a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign together by going to tjriggins.com and hitting the advertise link.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, as my mama would say, let me ask you something. So if y'all are on the phone with somebody and you're driving and you lose the signal and the call drops, what is your immediate reaction? Do you call the person back, start trying to call them back, or do you wait and see if they call you back? Because you don't want to be trying to call each other at the same time and going straight to voicemail and stuff.
I make the effort.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends with me who made the call in the first place.
Okay.
Like if they called me and the call drops, I would not call them back. I'd wait for them to call me back.
Because yesterday I called my brother and I was on my way back from the fat doctor. And I called him and he said, hey, before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I am on the road driving through the Mississippi Delta right now, and I'm probably going to hit some dead spots. So if I do, just know I'm letting you know that the call will probably be interrupted. And so we talked for about 4 minutes and the call dropped. And I waited for him to call me back because I thought, well, when he gets into a stronger area, he'll call me back. And he never did. We haven't spoken since.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So
he got busy.
Yeah. And maybe, but as a guy or as guys, we're not going to freak out about that. Why didn't you call me back? Like, women probably would have later that afternoon called another one of their friends or something and said, can you believe she didn't call me back? Yeah. After she was going, through the dead zone and she didn't call me back when the call dropped. What do you make of that? Do you think has she said anything to you about being mad at me?
Yeah. I would still be thinking about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't sleep last night because I was thinking about it. Like, that's the type of thing that would happen to me.
Yeah.
Women are fun.
Yeah.
How long would you have waited, Lindsay, before you started trying to call back if it happened the same way to you?
Honestly, they could have said, listen, I'm in the Mississippi Delta, blah, blah, blah. And I would have understood the assignment and I would have still called back immediately. It's like, no, I don't get service.
See, I thought he was going to say, I'm driving through the Mississippi Delta and I'm thinking where all of rock and roll was spawned. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Well, because the Mississippi Delta, creation of the blues music, which every other type of popular music, except for country, came from. It's an offshoot of the blues, which were created in Mississippi. Even, you listen to Kelly Clarkson sing something today, and that's because of the Delta blues in Mississippi. Thank
God for the Delta blues.
But obviously, the legend about, making a deal with the devil and all of that. The Mississippi Delta didn't make a deal with the devil to say, hey, we need some better service in here.
Yeah.
Hellhounds on your trail, man. Hellhounds on your trail. Hey, you can have my soul if you give us a better deal on some cell service here. We need at least 2G.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
If you're ready to feel better from the inside out, it starts with Zevo Life. Zevo Life's premium wellness supplements are crafted to support energy, balance, and everyday health using high-quality ingredients you can trust. Better habits, better health, better you. Save 30% on Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. That's 30% off Zevo Life at tjriggins.com/deals with code TJ. Zevo Life.
What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, we are in the middle at the moment of several big conspiracy theories. Not we as in just the show, but we as a culture. One of them is from the world of NASCAR, stock car racing. They've had 3 races this year, starting with the Daytona 500, and all 3 have been won by the same driver who is on the team that Michael Jordan is part owner of. And they're saying that because Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, I believe is the other owner of the team, sued NASCAR and won in some sort of a case against NASCAR. Now their driver is winning all the races because they're allowing him to, like it's fixed. That's what some people are saying. And then the other one is that Jim Carrey has an imposter.
Yes.
Because he showed up at an event and his face looked like he'd gone through a lot of plastic surgery and stuff and didn't look like him at all. So Lindsay is all up into that conspiracy theory. And you believe that it was an imposter, and you also think you know who the imposter is?
Not personally, but I've done some digging, and I follow this guy that does prosthetic makeup.
Yeah.
His name is Alexis. And he posted after the whole thing a picture. I want you to go. Can I give his I can say his full name, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The Alexis Stone.
Is he French?
Possibly.
Okay.
I've never actually heard him speak. But he posted this picture after the whole debacle, and then the prosthetic face or whatever. And he's in Paris, and he's got the makeup and the teeth. But anyway, he does this all the time. Like this is him as what's her name?
Yeah.
So anyway, he's really good, and he has 33,000 comments that are like, "No way, that was you." So I don't.
Okay, well, Riggins, I don't know about you, but I'm just completely in awe of the fact that Lindsay's detective skills are keen enough to come up with a suspect as an imposter, but not great enough to figure out that when I asked if he was French, then 5 seconds later she said he's in Paris. I don't know. He's in Paris.
No, I mean, like he was there for the event. Well, I don't know where he's from. He was there for the actual thing,
Okay.
Unless that's AI.
That was the event was in Paris. Okay.
Yeah. Does he look foreign? Maybe a little.
Well, I'm just asking because Alexis as a guy's name is usually a French thing. That's why I was asking. Because if it's an American Alexis or Hispanic Alexis, then it's a girl. But French people name their boys Alexis.
Right. Okay. Well,
it didn't have anything to do with anything, just my stupid not being able to focus mind. But
right. I'm trying to. I don't know. This is him.
Oh yeah, he's French. He's got that look about him.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show an extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I was reading an article on the New York Post's website, and there's some sort of an advice deal. I don't know. You call in to this woman, calls herself grandma or something. I don't know. I just took the content of it to bring to the show to discuss. There was a woman, an adult young woman, who was complaining about her mom, and she was wanting to know how to handle it because her mom all of a sudden has gotten into the habit of using Gen A and Gen Z slang.
Oh.
Trying to act cool and all of that. And the advice person said, leave her alone. She's fine. Just she'll get out of it. She's trying to be cool. And then it made me think, because you know how paranoid I am about doing things and getting accused of trying to act too young. I don't ever want to be the old guy in the club. And sometimes I go the opposite way of, I think being yourself, if you're cool naturally, being yourself is the coolest thing to be, even if you are you're older or not with it on the things of the kids that are popular. But what's more embarrassing? A parent, as an adult, your parent using slang that's too young for them, or using way outdated slang as if it's still cool.
Ooh.
You rather your dad, without saying it in jest the way I do when I say, yeah, I mean, because I got no cap, I got Riz, which means no lie, I've got charisma. Would you rather unironically your dad to say that, or would you rather hear your dad say, I mean, and I told him that's the way it was. And then, smell you later. Which one's more embarrassing is it to a young adult?
I think the newer slang is more embarrassing than the older slang because they know your age and you're older. It's just there's something endearing more about that,
Because it seems more real.
Yeah.
Because an old person using young people's slang is fake.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Well, you know what both of you can do? Eat my shorts. and kiss my grits while you're at it.
Yeah. I would use that now.
Yeah, because I mean, I honestly, you know me, I'm if I use young people's slang, I do it, sarcastically or just to be funny. Because when it comes to want people to accuse me of acting too young, homie don't play that,
Can't touch this.
Homie does not play that. You can't touch this. No way. Because I'm too worried about getting out there, and I keep on trucking.
Yep.
And I got on my boogie shoes. I'm shaking my booty, doing all of it.
Don't stop walking.
Hey, y'all! I'm out there trying to do the wild thing. Get me some of that funky cold Medina. Do the wild thing, man. That's what I'm doing. Y'all know about the wild thing. You young people know about the wild thing.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God.
I love it. This is TJ and Riggins.
Stay where Charlotte comes alive. The Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park puts you steps from shopping, dining, and nightlife with stylish rooms where you can recharge. Book your stay at the beautiful Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park today at tjriggins.com/deals.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So gather around, children. It is time to learn a little something. We're going to learn from each other. It's Children's Church with Riggins.
Welcome, one and all. And the first thing we've learned this morning is that cowboys lie. And
yes.
If you're watching our show on YouTube, you can see that Lindsay's got a shirt on that says "Cowboys Lie." And I don't know any cowboys personally, but I'll take your word for it.
I don't really either, But
y'all may not know no real cowboys, but y'all know some people ride that white horse.
That's true.
Sorry, I'm still in the last segment where we're using outdated slang.
Yeah,
with heroin being called the white horse.
Oh,
horse.
I was like, yes, we do. No, we don't.
We don't. I certainly don't. But
I don't either.
I mean, you got some horse.
Well, reviews are pouring in. Lauren Sanchez Bezos, Jeff Bezos' wife, has a new children's book out this week. Wait for that.
Okay.
They said it's very good. It is about a fly that gets lost underwater, and it apparently dives into a bunch of themes with environmentalism and dyslexia. Her son, who is 25, is dyslexic, as is she. And she said it helps. It's going to help children learn to accept others' differences. So, she's trying to make a little splash. This is her second kids book. I had no idea.
And I heard that the hardest part of this book deal for her was finding a distributor.
Yeah. Or what about a financial backer?
Yeah. Where can I sell this thing?
How can I get it to the people? Or just someone I knew who knew how to get books in people's hands.
Honestly, she's the last person I would ever think to write a book in general, much less a kid's book.
Okay, so you got children now, Lindsay, and you're going to pick out. You got one kid's book that you have to get them and read them. Mm-hmm. It's either going to be Lauren Sanchez's book that's brand new, or Madonna's book that's old. And Madonna wrote a children's book years ago.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
God, you put me in a corner. Not Madonna. No, I guess Yeah.
And I never understood why Madonna's children's book was carried in all the school libraries and the teachers would assign it. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. I'm like, there are children's authors out there trying to make it. I guarantee you are a lot better than Madonna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who didn't put them in their book club, and that was Dolly Parton. We're a member of her book club.
Oh.
She sends books every month. I mean, she does it personally, but
Yeah. Must be a big breasted thing.
Yeah.
Now that Lauren Sanchez is in it too.
Yes. It's a club.
Mm-hmm. Big booby club.
Do you think their relationship is like any other marriage where she just comes to him all day? She's like, Jeffy, I want to sell this on Amazon. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
I picture her being the only person that calls him Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
I don't know why. Yeah.
You're probably right. Well, her new book is called The Fly That Flew Under the Sea, I believe. So you can pick that up on Amazon or at your local bookstore. I want to see how TJ and Lindsay would react to this situation coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Join Lindsay Wednesday nights at 7 live on the TJ Riggins YouTube and Facebook pages for Lindsay Look, sponsored by healthlabs.com. Go to our deals page for Lindsay's Health Labs link and how Lindsay keeps track of hormone levels with 3 different testing options.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
I'm looking like Tiger Woods on a Sunday. Black and red. Isn't that his Sunday outfit for the tournaments, Riggins?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I would love to see Tiger back in the red on a Sunday. That would be incredible stuff. But until then,
red means the church house.
Hey, you can go to church before playing the 4th round. Who knows? Lindsay's got a big weekend ahead of her. She's going to Nashville, and I'm assuming you're flying there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that a dumb question?
Yeah. Well, because it's work related, so they're paying for it. So yeah, we're flying.
The daytime is work related, and nighttime's twerk related.
Yes.
Twerking.
In a very tight formal dress.
Even better. Well, there was a viral video a couple of years ago of a guy sitting on a plane. He was an older gentleman, and a woman comes in carrying her child who is crying and screaming. And somebody was recording it. And when the child passed by this older guy screaming and crying, the older guy gets right in the kid's face and screams back at him. Do you remember that video?
Yeah.
I thought it was so ugly, but a lot of people were laughing like, oh, I can't believe this just happened. I thought it was really mean because
So mean.
it scared the kid. And it also the mom is obviously upset that the kid is freaking out. So you're just adding another layer of.
Because I don't remember the dad being there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if he did that to my kid when we're getting on a plane, I'm probably going to federal jail that day.
Yes.
I'm going to knock him the hell out.
And me, as a mom, I'm going to jail.
Mm.
I'm not dealing with that.
It seemed cruel. It seemed cruel at watching that video. But I want to see how you guys react to this situation. A woman named Courtney, they say she's child free, not childless, child free. That's the buzzword of the day.
Yeah.
But she was traveling from London to Istanbul, which is a 4-hour flight. She was in first class, business class. And she said there was a little kid kicking the back of her seat. And this is how she responded. She said, the kid was kicking my seat. I calmly turned around and looked at his parents and said, one of you need to switch seats because I'm not going to tolerate 4 hours of your kid kicking my seat and you not paying attention or properly parenting.
Oh, she calmly said that?
That's what she says.
Okay.
How do you tell somebody they're not parenting calmly?
Whether she said it calmly or not. The words are not, polite.
Yeah.
No matter what tone you used. But she is British.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Well, the dad said sorry and moved his child to the middle seat. And well played, Dad. And yes, I realize I'm child free in a child filled world, but what I'm not going to do is be inconvenienced by your lack of parenting. So, I mean, I kind of get what she's saying. If your kid is kicking another seat, that's not cool. But also,
no, that's not how you handle it.
How do you handle it?
I mean, even if my kid would have been in the wrong and she said that to me, those same words, I would have cussed her till the fly wouldn't light on her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Really?
Yeah, I would have just mocked her and dressed her down so hard because she could have easily just said, "Hey, I'm sorry. Would you mind switching seats with your child? Because I don't want him kicking my seat through the whole flight.
Yeah.
Would you mind, please?
And I always start.
Probably been handled, but she had to say it the way she said it. So then that's why I would have retaliated with words.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And if you want to be real nice, you start out with, I am so sorry, but like you start with the apology. I mean, I do that every time, even though people are like, don't apologize, but let's soften the blow.
Yeah. She's a bitter cat lady. I'm kidding.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Big Fork Brands brings bold bacon sausage, paleo pork jerky, and Chicago-style sauces to your table. Enjoy rich, smoky flavors made with sustainable ingredients and chef-crafted care. Enjoy an exclusive discount of 20% off with promo code TJ at bigforkbrands.com or go to tjriggins.com/deals for this great 20% off with code TJ.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Go to tjriggins.com. Check out the merchandise we have available, and you can also register to win a beanie, a TJ and Riggins beanie, because cold weather is almost gone. Get it while you can. Go get it. tjriggins.com. Also like and subscribe and get the alert bells and whistles and whatever else you do to all of our podcasts and things like that. Everybody talks about nostalgia now. This is one of the things that I gripe about. It's like people put too much emphasis on the wrong nostalgic things, or they call it nostalgic when they don't want to grow up. Millennials will just say, it's just nostalgia. It's nostalgia. Okay, well, you're 40 years old. Get up off the floor playing with Legos. I mean, come on. This is the kind of nostalgia that I like, where you just have a memory of something. You don't go out and try to make it happen again, whatever, but you just remember the good old days. That's what it used to be called. Remembering the good old days. And this is a fine example of that. Listen.
In the day, you could call a pizza restaurant to place an order for delivery and ask that the driver stop for beer and cigs on the way, and they would do it.
They would do it.
And I remember that because the two big delivery places when I was young in the city were Domino's and Papa John's. We didn't have pizza delivery in my little town of Winfield, Louisiana. We didn't even have a pizza place until I was in high school. But you could, because you'd say, hey, would you mind? Could you tell the driver that there's an extra whatever in it for them if they could stop at the store on the way and pick me up a pack of Marlboro Lights in the box?
That is so shocking to me.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't care. They're driving right by a store and, they know where they're going and all that. Yeah. So I guess it was Instacart before there was Instacart.
Sure.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Now, I have tried, my younger days in radio, tried to get the pizza delivery person to stop and get beer, but they wouldn't do that.
Oh, really?
She must have been talking to a local pizza place that would, it was in her town to do that. But it also, I miss the days as far as pining away for the old days when people referred to cigarettes as cigs. And then real cigarettes, not electronic cigarettes, e-cigs, not that.
Yeah.
But give me a pack of cigs. There are all kinds of slang terms for cigarettes that I like, and cig was usually because the more I like them is because the trashier they sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like when people call their medication their meds. To me, that is the trashiest sounding thing that you could say. You sound like an addict.
Yeah.
So I got to get my meds.
Gotta get
All right.
meds.
So like meds, when you use it, no matter how sophisticated or successful you may be, if you use meds like that, I assume methadone treatments because you're trying to get off the heroin.
Yeah.
Cigs is one of my favorites, and a heater out there huffing a heater. That's a good one too.
What about a lung dart? Love that.
Those are good. That's a good one. Give me a pack of cigs, a pack of smokes, and he was huffing a heater. That's cool.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey there, it's professional mom, fashionista, beauty expert, and so many more things when you bring me in as your business's next influencer. I'm good at this, and I want you to go to tjriggins.com and hit the advertise link and let me prove it.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. Riggins with the top stories of the day, the most important stories from around the globe.
That's right. So Megan Fox is back on Instagram after taking a long break.
Oh, what a day. What a glorious day. Can't we all celebrate?
Now, I happen to think Megan Fox is in top 5 most beautiful women alive right now.
As your dad would say, she is a fox.
She is literally a fox. She's actually a fox. Her and Cher. He also thinks Cher is a fox. My dad's 70, if that gives you any context. But yeah, she's back, and I don't know what caused her to come back. But listen, she's beautiful, and she wants to show off a little bit. She got a sexy little outfit on with a weed symbol on her shoes. So still fun girl.
Mm-hmm. Fun girl meaning trashy and insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right? Is that what you mean by fun girl?
No, I wouldn't say that. Those are your words, but
Right, yeah.
trash.
Keep me in that camp.
Yeah.
I'll stand there alone if I need to.
Bit of a polarizing figure, that Megan Fox. So she's back on Instagram. Gerber has launched their 2026 photo contest. If you want your baby to be the new face of Gerber baby food, they are now accepting submissions. The grand prize comes in at about $10,000, and your baby will be used in their ad campaigns. So
I wonder if they will disqualify entries of adult men who identify as babies.
Oh,
that's a fabulous question, TJ. I didn't think about that. What if you identify as a baby?
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do about that, Gerber?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. No, what do they call it? Present. I present baby.
Yeah, I'm baby presenting.
Ew.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But they have to accept them in this world that we live in.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not. We can hope not.
Yeah, they only say that the parent has to be 18 years or older. They don't. I don't think they mention anything about the baby's age. So you might be able to slip through the cracks if you're a 45-year-old pretending to be a baby,
presenting as a baby.
Yeah, ay.
Mama.
Pretty bizarre.
Yeah, you are not age that you're not the age you were assigned.
Right.
Exactly. That's what's happening.
I'm not the age I was assigned, so
you don't look it anyway. That's for sure.
Thank you.
And then maybe something just for TJ. Taco Bell has 2 new dessert items. They're caramel empanadas and a chocolate fudge empanada.
Ooh.
And this looks a lot like that chocolate hand pie that you always talk about.
Chocolate fried pie, yeah.
Mm.
What a shame. What a shame.
Shame that you can't have one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I may be able to have a bite of one just to say I tried it for show purposes.
Yeah.
To report back. I think I may know somebody that would eat the rest of it.
Yeah.
It does look like a lot of chocolate, but even the shell on the outside is made of chocolate. So
That's too much.
That changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might have had that complaint, but you got to look at the pictures. They look incredible. There's a story that's gone viral. A woman is in a lot of trouble, and it's all because of her tarot cards. I'll tell you all about it coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Looking to brighten someone's day fast? Do it with fresh flowers from flowersfast.com. At flowersfast.com, you'll find beautiful bouquets for all occasions. My wife's birthday and Mother's Day are back-to-back, so Flowers Fast is going to make it so easy on me. If you need it there today, no problem. Order from tjriggins.com/deals and get same-day delivery at no extra charge. That's tjriggins.com/deals under Jody's Deals. Fresh, beautiful, affordable, and delivered the same day. It's Flowers Fast at tjriggins.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey. Yay, yay.
Yay. Well, there's a shocking story out, and this is not a funny story, but a TikToker, her name is Ashley Gillard. She has just been ordered to pay a University of Ohio professor $10 million. And it's because this Ashley Gillard was on TikTok reading tarot cards and blamed this professor for that horrific murder of 4 students back in 2022 in Idaho, where they were stabbed to death in their, I think it was an apartment.
Yeah.
It was a house.
It was a house.
I follow it very tightly.
Do you?
Yes, I'm obsessed.
They've arrested the guy, and he looks, I mean, he's a wacko, psycho. But she was on TikTok for months reading tarot cards saying, no, it's definitely this professor. And I mean, making like these crazy, outrageous claims. Well, the professor sued this TikToker for defamation. It went to trial. The woman was defending herself, which is never a good idea.
You know what that means?
What?
She has a fool for a client.
Yeah.
That's what we say in the legal profession. Anyone who defends himself has a fool for a client.
Yeah.
Word from the Lincoln lawyer.
She even called herself to take the stand, and that did not do her any favors. But it was apparently a pretty.
What's happening?
Is she?
She's a tarot card reader, so she's obviously off her rocker.
I call myself.
Yeah. And she would get up and go stand in front of the witness stand to ask a question. Then she'd run back and sit down and answer it.
Stop.
No, she didn't do that.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
Like a Looney Tunes episode.
Change outfits.
Yeah. Hello, me.
Yeah. You know, like Joe, the stalker on You, when he puts on the hat.
Yeah.
Person. So she's sitting on the witness stand with a hat. She's the witness, takes the hat off, goes out, asks a question, comes back, puts the hat on, answers.
Well, it's something that, I mean, is likely to happen because she's an idiot.
Yeah, total crazy person.
I'm sorry, Riggins, go ahead.
No, it's true. Because honestly, TJ, I was thinking about you when I saw this story because, you know, like you always say, like that, this company should sue them for what they're saying. And it turns out like that's exactly what happened. She's like, wait a minute, the woman, the professor said, I have PTSD. I have physical pain from this because the comments, people are sending me death threats because they've watched this TikToker read tarot cards saying that I'm the person that murdered these 4 students. It was horrible. So yeah. I totally get why she would want to sue. And she's been, the woman awarded $10 million. We'll see if she gets, anywhere close to that. I'm not sure.
But yeah. And then after I say that about they should sue and all, then you got to figure out what are your damages,
right?
I mean, how much were you damaged as far as a dollar amount?
Yeah.
And I mean, accusing somebody of murder and putting it all over the internet in viral videos. Yeah. That should be a pretty steep penalty.
Yeah, she said it seriously damaged her career, but also led to severe anxiety, PTSD, and nerve pain throughout her body. She said she didn't know the victims and was not in town when they happened. And obviously they found the guy. So
where was TJ the whole time on her podcast saying, allegedly?
Oh, no, Lindsay, you can't say that. Yeah. You got to say allegedly or in your opinion.
Right.
Right. I could have saved her.
I know.
You could have saved her $10 million. There's no doubt about it.
I didn't say that. The cards said it. I didn't say it. Sue the cards.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, I was all up on the Reddit again. And why? Because I'm young. That's why. I'm with the young people up on Reddit. And they were getting people online were sharing the funniest excuses they've heard somebody use to leave work early. And these were my three favorites because I can clearly hear young people in 2026 saying these things. I can't come to work because my reflection looked judgy this morning, and I need a mental health day to repair my relationship with the mirror.
Okay.
I love
take
that
seriously.
I'm going to start saying it though. I got to repair my relationship with the mirror. I gotta start looking better. I gotta lose weight. I gotta start dressing better. I have to repair my relationship with the mirror.
Yeah.
There was another one that said, I need to leave because my cat is having an existential crisis and won't stop meowing.
Oh my God.
So I guess you see it on the camera. The cat's freaking out, having an existential crisis. I didn't realize cats had existential crisis.
I don't really know.
I've never even heard of that word.
What?
I'm gonna sip my Coke.
And this is one of my favorite because it just sounds like something out of a comedy. My friend's dog died. I don't need to leave early to comfort her. I just need some time to myself to process the loss. So it's not even your cat. And you're not friends enough with the person to comfort them. You just need time to process the loss. What loss would that be to you?
I don't know.
Because
it was my god dog.
That is a clear case of somebody making something about them that doesn't need to be about them. And I love it. I love it. As the kids say, I'm here for it.
You're not here for that. No.
Oh my God, I cannot believe my friend's dog died. I have to go. I don't want to see her. I just need some time to myself to process the loss. And while I'm at it, I'm going to repair my relationship with the mirror.
No.
That's what I'm going to start doing in my commercials on my night show for the Fat Doctor. Say, I started going to lose weight because I needed to repair my relationship with the mirror.
Yes. I love that.
I do too. I'm using that like crazy.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Did you know that in-flight air is extremely dry? Airplane cabins only maintain 10 to 20% humidity. That is drier than the desert, people. Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. But I'm not here to lecture you or be a scientist, but I will tell you that leads to tightness, dehydration, dullness, and I can tell. I've been traveling recently, but guess what? I found Love Indus's perfect travel pack with their dewdrops and their moisturizer, so now I can take moisture on my trips. So check out tjriggins.com/deals. You're going to thank me.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So Christina Applegate has a new book. I don't know whether it's out or it's coming out. Anyway, she's doing interviews promoting this book. And I figure my wife will she gets all of these celebrities. If a celebrity writes a book and my wife doesn't despise the celebrity, she gets it. Like right now, she's reading Kenny Chesney's book. I see it in the living room on the table all the time. John Stamos, she read that one. I mean, any celebrity that she doesn't completely dislike, she'll read it. Jessica Simpson, whole thing. So I figure she'll read Christina Applegate. So in the book, Christina Applegate had one thing that she was talking about in the 1989 VMAs. She went to the ceremony with Brad Pitt as his date, but ditched him at the VMAs and left with Sebastian Bach, the lead singer of the hair band Skid Row. And she said Brad Pitt didn't talk to her for years after that. And then she kind of doesn't blame him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the VMAs in 1989, Sebastian Bach was a much bigger deal than Brad Pitt would have been.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay, question. Hotter, in your opinion?
Not hotter, but a different look.
Okay.
For his look, he was just as good looking as Brad Pitt was for his area of show business.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Sebastian Bach was considered one of the best looking hairband people of the genre.
Okay. Okay.
But looking back on it, you know,
do you leave a date hanging like that? You go with someone and leave with someone else? That's
if I would have had an opportunity after that to go out with Christina Applegate and I knew that story, I wouldn't, because that would have told me what kind of person she is and that we're not compatible.
absolutely.
First of all, anybody that's just leaving on a whim with the lead singer of a hair band, that tells me right there we're not cut from the same cloth. Because you know what you call that? Whether you're famous yourself or not, you know what you call that? A groupie.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, she was famous in 1989, but still, if she just ditched her date to run off with the hair band singer, that's a groupie.
Yeah.
So try again, Christina. Try again.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show and extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right. All right, y'all. Yesterday was National Sons Day and Grammar Day. So it was great that I could look upon yesterday and be grateful for my son and the fact that he has impeccable grammar because that's important to me.
It's a twofer.
I always instilled that in my children. He's a mess everywhere else, but he can speak properly. No, I'm kidding, of course. I love that boy. He's a sweet boy.
Yes.
Sweet boy. But this lady says she has been single way too long. And she knows she got the sign. It hit her the other day that she's been single too long. Listen.
I've been single so long. Somebody asked me who I'm with, and I said AT&T.
That's funny.
Who are you with? AT&T?
That's hilarious. That's something I would say. AT&T? Right?
Who are you with now? Verizon?
Yeah. Yeah. Love that.
And good news, we have an update. I'm sure I'm the last person to know this. So if I'm giving out of date information, let me know. Punch the monkey has been befriended.
Yeah.
When did that happen? I just saw it yesterday.
Yeah. It maybe over the weekend, there was some pictures floating around that he had made some friends and everybody was rejoicing, saying, "Oh, thank God."
The picture of that, I was like, thank you, Jesus. This is what I've been praying about.
Right. And good. It's something that you should have definitely had at the top of your prayer list in your Bible study class, Lindsay. The fact that this little monkey in a zoo in Japan who was not getting along or being bullied by the other members of the, whatever you call it, pride of monkeys or gang of monkeys or whatever.
Okay.
They've brought him in now and accepted him. So he's
Yeah.
he's not being an outcast anymore.
Well, the first thing I was praying about is that he was at a zoo in Japan.
You're getting him out of there.
Yeah. Let's go rescue him.
Japan's not like China. Japan is a nice, they're nice zoos and stuff. In Japan, that's where they've got the men in panda suits pretending to be pandas and all of that kind of stuff. Or painting dogs up to look like pandas.
I wasn't sure if they were taking it. Okay.
No, they're legit.
I've
been over there. I've seen them.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Looking to buy or sell your home with confidence? Trust the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to guide you every step of the way. The Temple team combines local market expertise, innovative marketing, and personalized service to deliver results. My wife and I would not use anyone else. Whether you're looking for your dream home or trying to get top dollar for your current one, their dedication, negotiation skills, and commitment to excellence set them apart. It's all about trust, and you can trust the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yay. So excited. I love getting all the information from Riggins.
That's what this is all about. These are just some of the top trending topics at the moment. The fast food wars are heating up. Yesterday, I told you about the McDonald's CEO trying the new Big Arch Burger, and he looked like he had never eaten at McDonald's before in his life. He's like a skinny little wormy guy, and he looked so awkward and took the smallest bite. Well, Burger King, their CEO, did his own video of him trying the updated Whopper in one of the Burger King locations. And he clearly saw the video because he picked up that Whopper and man, he took the biggest bite out of it. He had mayonnaise coming out of the corners of his mouth.
Good.
He understood what he was supposed to do in this video. And he took the biggest bite and he said, there's only one thing that's missing, a napkin. And then, wipe the mayonnaise off at the corner. I mean, it was just perfectly well done. I loved it.
I love that. Get in there.
Get in there.
I didn't tell y'all this earlier, but I seriously considered, after we had been talking about the son of a Baconator at Wendy's, I seriously considered getting one yesterday while I was out running errands.
You should have.
But then I started weighing it. Go, all right, then is that what I would like to step off my diet plan for right now? Do I love it that much?
Yes.
Son of a Baconator, add pickle.
Yes.
Then I realized I luckily my laziness took over my craving because Wendy's is way over there and I don't feel like driving all the way over there to get it.
Well, that saved the day then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You talk about that son of a Baconator so much. That would have been the first thing I would have suggested if you were going to step off your diet for one thing. I would have said, oh, it's TJ. That means he wants a son of a Baconator.
Yeah. Or a cheesy gordita crunch. I was weighing both of them, but I find myself just wanting that meat.
Man, that sounds like a heck of a meal. A cheesy gordita crunch and a son of a Baconator. Please. What are you talking about?
M&M's is a lot of people's weakness on the diet. Mine too. Mine, M&M, meat and mayonnaise.
God. Meat and mayonnaise.
I'd rather have that than candy any day. You give me some meat and mayonnaise. Woo!
Come on now. And I just wanted to mention it's National Cheese Doodle Day for all those who celebrate. We call them Cheetos. I don't know where you're from, but I call it a Cheeto, regardless of if it's the Cheeto brand or not.
Well, cheese doodles is the fat, the ones that get stuck in your teeth.
That's right. All up in your gums. I want to talk about Lindsay's personal life, if that's okay, coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Whether it's hot or cold, comfort starts at home. Bradham Comfort Services keeps your space just right with trusted HVAC and electrical services you can rely on. Honest work, real comfort. That's Bradham Comfort Services. Learn more at tjriggins.com/deals.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Man, look at us, the award-winning TJ and Riggins Show. We just can't tell you what awards we've won because of, hush money.
There have been awards.
Yes.
Surely along the way, there's got to been at least one award.
At least.
Sure.
Even if you got to pay for it, that's still an award.
Yeah. The Courage in Radio Award. That's what we've won.
Yeah.
I want to ask both of y'all, Lindsay, do you remember your first kiss?
Yes.
How old were you?
8th grade.
And was it a thing that you had planned, like this was going to happen, or was it spontaneous?
Spin the bottle, baby.
It was spin the bottle.
Yeah.
And did you enjoy it? Was it like a good experience for you?
No.
Why is that?
Because I mean, I wasn't attracted to this guy. It was just because the cool kids were doing it, you know. You know.
You were a cool kid, though. I remember playing spin the bottle in middle school and stuff like that. It was a nerve-wracking experience.
Yeah, I didn't like it because I didn't like any of the boys that were there. I was like, why am I even here?
Yeah, why were you playing spin the bottle if you didn't like any of the boys?
It was the cool thing to do, Riggins. And sometimes I was a follower, okay?
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
TJ, when was your first kiss? Do you remember?
See, and you're going to make me look bad in front of my kids. 8.
Stop
8?
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a truth or dare. Not a spin the bottle, but a truth or dare.
But similar situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to know more now. You were playing truth or dare at 8 at some sort of party with all your friends?
Yeah, it was a neighborhood, all the neighborhood kids together, hanging out on somebody's trampoline.
Okay. Okay. It's getting juicy. Keep
And,
going.
You know, I have an older brother, and he was initiating the whole thing, and there were kids, you know, obviously, and she was my age too. So it wasn't like there was some, you know, 40-year-old playing truth or dare with an 8-year-old. It wasn't like that. But my brother, I was 8, he was 12 and a half. And so he and the older kids in the group initiated the whole thing. And I think basically there was a girl his age that he wanted to kiss, and that's the way he could, you know, get it going.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, was she cute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 8.
And
Yeah,
she still is.
okay, good.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our interior design team handpicks the most popular styles that look great in the homes around Lake Norman.
We display them beautifully in our showroom so you can see and feel them. We help you visualize your rooms with our design boards.
And our 5-star delivery team stages it all perfectly in your home so you can love where you live, Lake Norman.
Right now, during our New Year's sales event, save hundreds on your new furniture. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.